Honestly, Fish, this is something. Oh, Kyle Anderson, an early looking three. It's through for Kyle Anderson.
Well, I think that's why Taylor Jenkins saying earlier, you know, the defense is pretty much where he wants. Is Embiid again from outside, knocks that one down. From the basket fouls that Jared needs to stay away from. I'll take that one, going to the basket on the break.
Now Shake Milton.
Harris, final 8 games, averaged over 22.5 points per game, and Tennessee fans certainly know he can be a scorer. Boy,
Embiid.
He hasn't stepped inside the paint yet.
Leading the league in paint scoring at better than 56 a game. Valanciunas trying to get Embiid off balance. Fades and fills it up. Jonas Valanciunas. BC over the top. Well diagnosed by Simmons. Simmons with the steal. Leading the league in that category. And Korkmaz hits a corner three. With Jang, former Minnesota teammates can't connect. Richardson's baseline gun goes. With 5 to shoot. Works over Korkmaz. Fires, can't fill it. Weak side rebound. Brandon Clark, he puts it up and in.
Trust, Pete.
Yes, it is.
That's right.
Yes, it is. Well, I mean, how many of these guys in quarantine?
Joel Embiid. The defense wasn't very good, but offense did not help out the Grizzlies in that quarter. 7 turnovers for the Grizzlies turned into 12 sort of environment with the world's greatest players playing on it. It's something else to watch, and I think they've done it with the surround.
Rebound to Joel Embiid.
Grizzlies got a good shot there, though.
Robinson. Screen for Jackson. Good hands and a takeaway. Midway point, second quarter, 10-minute quarters here in the first scrimmage. Valanciunas lines up the three. Bango.
Again, Philadelphia just getting their hand on the basketball a lot.
Morant, wham! And Brett Brown immediately.
Lineups where Ben will be bringing the ball up the floor, not just playing off the ball.
That time the Sixers lost Jaren Jackson far as a Sixer. Again, they got him from the Golden State Warriors. There goes Matisse Thybulle with a major move and slam.
As far as their games are concerned, because of what they're able to apply mentally in the offseason. He's had 4 months off now. I think he can be consistent.
It's an interesting way to look at it.
Yeah, because he's had time to add things to his games.
It's going good for him there as we go back to Serena.
Well, you're talking about Matisse, and it's like he's a second-year player. Well, let me tell you that his teammates are not treating him like a second-year player.
Seeding games leading up to the NBA playoffs. The Sixers have already clinched. They can go no lower than 6, and actually, if it all started today, we're defense sticky, coming up with yet another Memphis turnover. Boy, Tobias, that's the beauty of Ben Simmons, the ability to place him just about anywhere on the floor.
For a second there, Al had John Morant. No one saw him, unable to get it.
Take that. Let me interrupt you because Ben Simmons, in rhythm, hit himself a corner three.
No hesitation either, just like the one we saw in the first half that didn't go in. That time again, without hesitation, the pull-up and the knockdown. There's a bunch of knuckleheads on that team.
Stop that.
Little 2-3 motion there. Nice little post-up again. Not giving up after the first or second attempt. Nobody in the post for the Grizzlies. 5 around 0. Taking what the defense gives you.
Who's had a solid game with his 15 points, 10 boards, and there's Al Horford protecting the goal for the Sixers.
Tobias real effective off the dribble.
Again, it bears repeating the NBA in preparation for these games, and there are 3 different venues at the NBA campus in Orlando. And the slam.
Got numbers. 76ers 5-on-4 here. If you can push it.
Well, it's going to be an Alec Burks 3, and down it goes for Burks. Swing of things after the long absence.
Anthony Melton.
See him back and ready to go, and that's what we've seen. Good start for the big fella.
I'll tell you what.
And finishing up with the rebound.
It's a rather healthy 3 from Matisse Thybulle. Good work by Norvel Pell, and that's how he's. Glenn Robinson the third. Jake Milton's showing some breakdown skills.
So he's got an advantage if he just stays aggressive and don't worry about making mistakes. I think good things will happen for number 18. Take advantage of and implement this bonding, if you will. Not a lot of other things going on right now. Not a lot of distractions in people's lives. So I think it's also conducive to getting closer together and bonding. How about that block? You see the little dump down. Looks like he's got a clear path, but then number 14 comes in the way.
That you would normally hear here at Wells Fargo Center, where we are stationed. How about Norvell Pell hitting a 3? That's the first that he has taken in a Sixer uniform in any game.
And it looked like he was trying to salvage something out of nothing as Valanciunas.
Nemanja Bjelica, now a member of the Sacramento Kings.
Somebody else's problem.
That's good heads-up play by Thibault. They could do no wrong. They were shooting the 3. They forced 14, count them, 14 Memphis turnovers, leading to 19 points. That was all in the first half.
Watching these games and looking at the bench, how important that energy from the bench, since there are no fans, comes into play.
I think it's huge, but night in and night out, you got to supply it yourself, because this is going to be, I think, some of the grind that we talk about, but at a peak level.
Who hit himself a 3-pointer. Gets himself a hoop. He's got 7 points off the bench.
I've said it before, Mark. I think the team that handled through, think about it. I don't know, if our viewers at home, if you can recall the longest you've ever been in a hotel room or away from home as you see the little 2-minute.
Rich Brown managing to get everybody into this game and limit Joel Embiid to just 13 minutes all in the first half. And indeed, all the music from the 76ers, including their victory song at the end. They win it by a final score of 90-84.